guys, so today's video is literally I'm just shouting out to some of the people that subscribe to me. So let's start. Thank you so much for subscribing Louise Lola Dog Gaming. Thank you so much for subscribing Ruby is the Greatest Girl. Thank you so much for subscribing Yay Anjanasha 2010. Thank you so much for subscribing Samboy Stew. Thank you so much for subscribing Belle. Thank you so much for subscribing Paula Golobinko. Sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing things. Thank you so much for subscribing Bloto Loves Circus Drops. Thank you so much for subscribing Paula Azamora. Thank you so much for subscribing Ruby Slayer. Thank you so much for subscribing Tizoware. Thank you so much for subscribing Mokio Rosassi. Thank you so much for subscribing Amazing Amber. Thank you so much for subscribing Roman Life. Thank you so much for subscribing Sieves Santos. Thank you so much for subscribing Nadja. Thank you so much for subscribing Walk Fergus. Thank you so much for subscribing Roblox. Thank you so much for subscribing Carly Yippee. Thank you so much for subscribing Swirly Bacon. Thank you so much for subscribing Funtime Frankie. Thank you so much for subscribing Bindi Tandon. Thank you so much for subscribing Ellie. Thank you so much for subscribing Rodrigo Games. Thank you so much for subscribing Joshua Games. Thank you so much for subscribing Tommy Tankenjin. Thank you so much for subscribing Elliot. Thank you so much for subscribing Tucker, creator of BF. Thank you so much for subscribing fan of Chloe Key. Thank you, Keely. Thank you so much for subscribing Jara Fete Aeon. Thank you so much for subscribing Elizabeth Percy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Sorry, I can't pronounce these names because I can't, because I am in a different language. Thank you so much for subscribing The Slayers. Thank you so much for subscribing Harper. Thank you so much for subscribing Lewis Castro. Thank you so much for subscribing ADX. Thank you so much for subscribing Sophie Mazane. Thank you so much for subscribing Brea Caseley. Thank you so much for subscribing Karomi. Thank you so much for subscribing Bassage Trading. Thank you so much for subscribing Joe Jolson. Thank you so much for subscribing Baby. Thank you so much for subscribing Christoph Godhart. Thank you so much for subscribing Ella OB. Thank you so much for subscribing Cavatura Pommel, and I'll say the rest in the next video. So comment down if you haven't been said, and I will say you in the next video.